Hey, everybody. Trying to get this lighting and stuff right. Just waiting for Everett and Malik to go ahead and join. Don't know where they are. Here we go. There's Everett. Hopefully he'll be in here in just a second. Oh, I see Malik. They're both in here, but they're not in here. Let's see. It's not. Oh, there we go. All right. Hopefully you guys will. Hey, Bree.
Yo, hey, what's going on? What's
Hey,
going
what's
on?
up, E?
Hey, not too
What's going
much.
on,
Just
Brianna?
cooling.
Hey,
Hey,
Malik. What's going on? What's up?
hey, what's going on?
What's going on, everybody?
Trying to get my ring light to properly behave, but it doesn't seem to want to
Okay,
cooperate.
trying
Hey,
to get
what's up?
mine right.
Here we go.
What's going on, Snoopy's beautiful scent?
Yep, that's my cousin. Hi, Brianna.
We appreciate it.
Absolutely. All right. Just give me 1 second, guys.
Oh,
Yeah, no problem. We here.
Yeah, my ring light, the screw is loose. Um,
Mm.
Screws loose, and so it's not, and I have to tighten it, and I'm not about to sit here all day trying to tighten it, so I'm trying to hold it down. There we go. Fixed it.
PLPP.
All right. I don't know how crooked my picture is, but boom, there we are.
Yeah, we're good. Well, at
How
least
y'all
it
doing
looks good.
today?
Everything holding on.
I'm good. I'm good.
Hey,
Pretty good this
cuz.
way. What's going on? What's going on, everybody?
So let's get this
Yeah,
started, guys.
for sure, for
Yep,
sure.
yep.
Dang, just 1 second. I need to grab the game 1 second. 1 second, guys. Let me reach this right there. Let me get this real quick. All right. Oh, there we go.
I
Yeah,
like
we
the
have all
shirt.
kind of. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
No, I was saying I like his shirt.
Yeah.
Oh, appreciate it.
Yeah, you're
You know,
welcome.
something for the culture.
Yep.
Isn't it interesting how we always talk about the culture, but we never say the community? I mean, we say the community, but we always say the culture.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I
Because I
mean,
think the culture is
same.
the best part of the community. Okay, well, this is
Yeah.
going to be
Black
right
folks
from the
always
back.
gotta be different, though.
Let me figure
Yeah,
out how I can do,
true.
put something there.
So tonight,
Hold that
everybody, is
down.
game night.
Yep. Game night. Game night. Wait, what is this?
Okay, yeah, we got game night going. I think I've seen a pretty couple good cards. We're gonna go ahead and shuffle them up real fast.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so
Now, Bree,
you know,
if you wanna, Snoopy, if you wanna go ahead and participate, you're more than welcome.
yeah, just drop down in the comments. You know, let us know what you're thinking. So
Yeah.
the first card that we pulled today is what isn't fair in the world right now?
What's
Anybody?
what?
What isn't fair in the world right now?
What is not feared?
Fair, like
Oh, fair.
FAIR. What isn't
What's
fair?
not fair?
Yes.
COVID.
Okay. You say
COVID is
COVID.
not fair.
Um, you want to go a little deeper than that? I think it's just a little.
Absolutely. What happened to Malik?
We don't know, but while we wait on him to rejoin, you want to go
So,
ahead with your
what's
answer?
not fair? The reason why I say I don't know what happened to him. The reason why say COVID is not fair is because, yeah. Hold on for a second. Let me go
Well, I'm
ahead
gonna
and
go
put him
real
in.
quick then.
Wait,
So
hold on. I got it. The reason why I say COVID is not fair is because people get it and they're
Uh,
doing everything that they're supposed to, right? And there's plenty of people out there that are doing all the things they're supposed to and they're still catching it because either A, people have it and give it to them and they didn't know that they had it, or people have it, know they have it, and don't care and it's out there just being a super spreader. So, when people are out there, at least social distancing, doing the things, especially when people have a compromised immune system, you know what I'm saying? They're contracting it, and all because people are just out there trying to live their lives. It's not like, some people probably out there breathing on people and spitting on buttons and doing all kind of crazy stuff, but for the most part, most people are just out there just trying to live. You know what I mean? Like, only given one life and you want to live it to the fullest, but how do you do that when they keep telling you that you can't? You know what I'm saying? So
right.
Yeah, I
or
hear
that
you.
you're restricted in how you go about doing it. So I think that's the reason why I say COVID is one thing in this world right now that's not fair.
My answer is I think the inflation, the rising costs of everything, and not the rising wages, right? So the stagnant wages, but the high cost of living. I think that's really important, even more so than COVID, right? I mean, I know people are losing their lives to COVID, but if people can't eat or can't do anything, yeah, that could be even worse potentially than COVID itself, in my opinion.
Wow, that was all really good points. For me, I think one of the things that I would say that's not fair in the world today would be, something we talk about a lot. I would say like the wealth gap, and it kind of encompasses some of what Malik was referring to,
All right.
with inflation and the cost of living, but also it goes into, being able to afford livable housing or housing out here nowadays to, be able to keep a roof over your head, to, have the means to get to and from work, things of that nature. So, finding gainful employment and finding employment that, also is willing to pay livable wages, is challenging for a lot of people. And I think that's one of the things that we definitely would like to see, better for the world, not even just Americans, but, all around, so that we don't have any people, in this world that's not living, in suitable conditions. So, that's something that I would look to say is one thing that I think is unfair in the common day. Um, I guess I'll go ahead and pull another card real quick. Or you guys want to do like call out? You guys can call out the sections. We got a couple different ones, which is life, self, education, world, relationships, and random.
What was the
Y'all
last
can
one?
figure out.
What was the last one?
I can't remember.
I
Was it
think
I
world?
think. Oh, random.
yeah.
The last one was random.
Hmm.
Life.
Okay. Let's see if I get this card up here so I can keep looking. We got a life one. All right. Let's see. Which one of these is life? Let's read this one. All right. Life. Describe your earliest memory.
Hmm. I gotta go. I gotta go
Next.
way back.
Dang.
Yeah.
Not right
Boy,
now.
I punch this. Hit you with one, boy.
Right, I gotta
Oh,
dust the
wait.
cobwebs off that section of my brain.
I am.
My earliest
You got
memory?
you got to catch me on a good day with that one.
Right.
Honestly, and that's such a trick question because you know what I'm saying. Could it be your memory of your earliest time, like to like the? Because I seen a picture that my dad had sent me, right? And so technically, although I don't remember that moment, you know what I'm saying, it could be
You
my
remember that
earliest
time?
memory. You feel me? Because it's like, okay, I remember seeing a photo of me at, you know what I'm saying, this particular time. So yeah,
Well, I would think
that's what
me
it is.
like crawling around like underneath this like big coffee table we had. I would just always crawl under there because I thought it was cool.
I
Okay.
got one. I remember, so I learned how to talk and I learned how to walk real, real small. Like, I think I was like 6 or 8 months when I learned how to like walk or talk, right? And
Yeah.
hey, Mr. Ian
Shout out
Clement.
Mr. N. Appreciate you, man. We
But
doing
Um,
game night tonight.
right. So when I learned, I remember but here's the thing, the trick. We had stairs in our house, and I have always been super hyper independent. So I wanted to go up and down the stairs on my own. And I actually have a memory. What I used to do, my parents let me. I don't know why the heck they let me. They were crazy. But I used to sit on the stairs and go up one step at a time. But I used to slide down head first coming down the stairs. And I actually remember sliding down those stairs. And one time my aunt was like, "Why is she doing that?" And I just kept on doing it.
Yeah, I think we
Wow.
all like would slide down the steps. I know I used to slide down
But
Yeah,
steps.
that's how
yeah.
I used to
It's
get
fun.
up and down the stairs. It was fun. It was like going sledding.
Oh man, yeah, y'all hit
It
on some
was.
stuff, right? Like, besides me saying like, oh yeah, some of my favorite, oh, the first time I got this or that, you know what I'm saying, moment. I think for me, man, one of my earliest childhood memories, would be, or one of my earliest memories rather, I think is the question. Um, like, dang, even though I had all this time to think, like, I guess just like sitting around playing with. What was one of my favorite toys? I guess like one of the things I remember looking for one time is getting one of those troll dolls, and I remember my auntie had got me one. So like I remember one of my earliest memories of like something with pop culture and associating it with
Uh-huh.
that a little bit. So I think that's it. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe Teddy Rumpskin. I don't know if I had one when I was a
Ruxpin,
kid.
yeah, Teddy
Yeah,
Ruxpin
I
was
don't
the
know.
man.
I
So
don't know if
80s
that was
babies.
that, but you know,
Yeah,
so yeah.
80s baby. As an 80s baby, I'm about to date myself a little bit. I remember, I don't remember how old I was. I was little, but I remember my parents took me to Toys R Us, and I got a big wheel, and it was a Cabbage Patch edition. So I got a Cabbage Patch big wheel, and I got like a little Cabbage Patch pencil and notepad. And I remember being so excited about it. My dad, I has a picture of me standing there all excited, holding up my little pencil and notepad, standing next to my Cabbage Patch big wheel because I got to put the Cabbage Patch stickers on it.
Oh, nice.
Gotta
I
turn
was
up.
excited. Yep.
Yeah, so anybody else in the comments, you know what I'm saying? If y'all are listening, you guys
Mm.
can let us know what your favorite earliest memory is, and you know, join the crew. Let us know how y'all feeling
Apparently,
out there tonight.
apparently, Chino's telling us about his favorite childhood memory.
All right, Malik, you on deck, man. Life, self, education, world, relationship, or random.
Uh, um, let's go random.
Random. Man of adventure, eh?
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's a good question. What are your views on fame and celebrity culture?
Mm.
Mm, mm. Does anybody want to go first?
All right,
Sure. I'll
I'll
jump in
try
there
it.
real
Go
quick.
ahead, go ahead. E.
For me, I think like recently it's definitely changed a lot as I've gotten older, just because I've come to realize that like what comes with a level of fame, and I think not just like me personally, but like I just think like um the like the hindrance that some people have because of their fame, it prevents them from maybe being able to speak freely about certain things. Like I remember watching that Kanye interview, and he talked about like, oh, you know, so many people wish they could, you know, say like this or do that. You know what I mean? But you know, they just don't feel like, you know what I'm saying, that's a position that they can take because of the success that they have, or maybe the partnerships that they have. As far as the celebrity culture part of the question, though, and this goes into the fame, I think it's like been on overload ever since we had like the social media era, simply because now, like, you know, so many people can kind of get on and do the things that we see, like to see, from, you know, anybody that we assume to be famous. So, you know, everyone wants to go to the same spots. You know, I think like a lot of times we all want to kind of wear the same type of clothes. So you know, some people in particular. So I think, you know, we see a little bit of that, and it influences a lot of people a lot younger. I don't necessarily know if um, celebrities always have had such an influence on, you know, children and the way that they move. I'm sure like some have had impacts, but I think nowadays it's definitely a little bit stronger, because the children nowadays are more connected. So it's kind of gotten like it's been like overload, you know, in my personal opinion. So um, that's my
So,
idea on fame and celebrity culture.
fame. You gotta really want attention to be famous and to be a celebrity. Like you really gotta be okay with attention. I should probably say it's probably a better way to put it. Because most people want to be rich, but a lot of people don't want to be famous. I, for one of them people. I like being able to just go about my business without, hey, ain't you that? You know what I'm saying? Because even when I see famous people, I try not to do that sometimes because I feel like sometimes they need a sense of normalcy in their life. So, and I'm pretty sure for most celebrities, it's hard to get. Um, but I agree with you as it relates to the celebrity culture. I think it's kind of overdone a little bit because of social media, and it's easy to become famous for nothing nowadays. Whereas before, you used to have to like be famous for something. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be good or bad, but you had to be famous for something. But now you can become straight up a celebrity. Like look at Kyle Rittenhouse. He literally started becoming like a celebrity because he killed somebody. Like, you know what I'm saying? And got off. Like, sir, I feel like we as a culture, we turn people into celebrities, and everybody doesn't deserve that level of attention. You know what I'm saying? Some people have worked very hard to get that level of attention, but some people just don't deserve to benefit off of some of the things that they've done to get that attention. And I think probably being a celebrity is probably hard because, like you said, like you can't really, you have a hard time being able to speak. You lose money from speaking your mind. I was watching something. It was that thing, that podcast thing that Vivica Fox is on, and
Okay,
Lisa Ray.
show,
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
and I feel like they were talking about Ari. Ooh, was it Ari? Whoever the girl is,
Um,
whatever.
Ariana.
Moneybag Yo's. Yeah, is that Moneybag Yo's girlfriend? No.
No, I think that's Ari Fletcher, possibly. I believe her
Yeah,
name is
Ari Fletcher.
Fletcher.
And she had made some comments about domestic violence and toxicity and things like that. And she ended up losing her Fenty Savage deal. And so they were
Mm,
talking about that. And Lisa Ray made a real good point. Like, you got to earn your spot in order to keep it when you're famous or have a celebrity, like a certain level of celebrity. And you have to be mindful of the things that you say. Even if you could feel however you feel, but you ain't got to say it because saying it could cost you a lot. And so I think that a lot of times people find themselves in these spaces, but they don't recognize the cost. You know what I mean? And I think that that's got to be a tough balance for them to want to be their self and be who they are, but they're constantly being criticized for breathing.
Yeah, yeah. I think with the celebrity, the fame part of it is that a lot of people want to be famous for all the benefits, but a lot of people don't think about the consequences, like all the attention, no privacy, everybody constantly in your face, stuff like that, and having the spotlight on you, and having a lot of expectations. In some cases, very high expectations. So that can be very difficult for current celebrities and upcoming celebrities as well. But as far as the celebrity culture, I kind of agree with what you were saying, Sam. Like they're making people who shouldn't be celebrities into celebrities, especially with the digital age, social media. So a lot of people who haven't really earned the celebrity by like putting in the work and or doing something great or you know uh, building up that reputation, um, they just can become overnight celebrities, right? We have that now through social media. You could just go viral, right? Making a video for good reasons sometimes, and sometimes bad. So I think it's a delicate balance between the pro side of it, like okay, maybe there's some talent, you can present your stuff, present your work out there, and people can recognize it, appreciate it. And then sometimes it's like people who do negative things or bad things, they can be elevated for their notoriety for the wrong reasons. So I think it's going in a good direction, but in a bad direction at the same time with the celebrity culture.
got you. Um, yeah, I was about to pick relationship as education rather as our next card. But the
Okay.
first one was tell about an embarrassing high school experience. And I
I
was gonna
got
shy away
Oh,
from
high
it.
school.
Honestly,
Okay,
I really
I'm
was.
thinking middle school for a
But
second.
I got
Yeah,
one.
because I'm trying to think, because like I'm like when I got to high school, it was in pool. You know what I'm
I
saying?
got one. I
At
got
that
one.
point, but okay. You go first, Sam, so
I
I
go
can
first. So
think of something.
I remember um
Mm.
it was snowing. I'm from Boston for y'all
Oh,
that
I
don't
got
know.
mines now. I got
I
mines.
was
All right.
out it was snowing outside and it was one of those early release days because of the snow, because it was about to be like a nor'easter or a blizzard or something like that. The
Mm.
snow was coming down and we had to go. And I remember I got on the bus and I forgot something. So I had to run to my locker to go get whatever it was I needed. I can't remember what it was. It's probably like a book or something. And so I ran into school. I got my book. I ran out. I was good, because I wasn't the fastest person in the world, but I was pretty fast. I ran track, so I was Gucci. And so I ran outside and I was running towards the bus because I wanted to get back in my seat. I wanted to warm up, all that stuff. And there was a lot of people outside, and there was a sheet of ice underneath the soft snow. And I hit that ice and I did one of these where my foot went up and I came down.
Ooh,
Oof.
I
not the
got up
fly in the air,
quick,
boy.
dusted myself off real fast, and I got on the bus and I thought nobody saw it. I was good. And one person walked up to me, dying laughing, like, I saw you. I saw you. He laughed at me for like a good 20 minutes. I was so embarrassed.
Man, no, I thought about mine. Like, I had a couple of them, and now that I really think about it, but I think the one that I'm gonna share, um, was one time I remember I was at my house, and this was after like one of those like high school basketball games or whatever. And so I think we were like just all leaving the games, and I had like my friends over, and I think my friends, like my school was playing like one of our like crosstown rivals or something. So I had friends at both schools. So the school was at, I think the game was at our school or whatever. We go, everybody come through, and I had my friends come over. Then I had another group of friends that I knew from the other school, and they happened to just kind of stop by. And normally it kind of be okay, you feel me? But I wouldn't normally have so many people. Like, you know what I'm saying? I already had my friends over then. Okay, some of my homies from the other school came by. And then some of our other friends from that school came through. So you know what I'm saying? It was looking crazy to the point where I knew it's too many people at this house. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know how you get like a certain point now, like you just know, like, there's so many people at this house. Like, and even though you trying to keep everything copacetic, I think you always be juggling da. So you thinking, all right, whatever. They over here, they over
Why you
there.
invite so many people at
Listen,
your house?
be quick. Like, yeah, it's just trying to hit you with hey, I just gotta use the bathroom real quick. Like, come on, just let me in. It's just cold outside and all of that. So I'm like, bro, like, so all right, fine, I'll let y'all in real quick. Or can we ain't want to eat in the car? Can we just get in here real fast? I'm on some
Dang,
that,
you
but they
ain't
had
got
to
people
like,
eating at your car. What's going on
yeah,
at your
like,
crib?
you feel me? I'm like, man,
What's
I don't know
going
what y'all on with that, but anyhow, long story short, of course, just so happened my parents like pull up or whatnot.
on?
My mom's come through the house or whatever, and it's so many people, so she get to like, yo, y'all need to get up out of here. Y'all know what y'all thought this was. You know what I'm saying? And even though she knew a good majority of everybody that was there, like she knew
It's
the
still too
people really,
many, y'all.
it was way too many people. Like, you know what I'm saying? And so, like in my house, it's really like you really ain't supposed to have a person, let alone one to two people in there. You kind of cool with like two, three. You kind of look like you got a lot going on at three. You feel me? 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Dang, how many
Damn
people
well. You
did
know
you
what I'm
have
saying?
at your
I
house?
don't know, man. I feel like you get older. Sometimes you lose a little bit of the memory, but uh,
You lost
I want
count.
to say anywhere from around 10 to 15. I feel like because
Dang,
I
why you
feel
got
like it
so
was
many people
like
in your house?
sets of five, like
You
four
had a
to five
party.
people, like three. Everybody came like three to four
Party, man.
deep. You feel me? No, it was not. That's the whole thing.
Well,
And
that's a party.
you know
10 to
how it
15
be. So
people at
like
your house.
anybody watching this, like don't let your friends get you on some. oh, let's get down on the sticks real quick. I got a couple dollars. No, fear or like, don't let nobody use no bathroom. Ain't no, I don't care. I felt bad because it was like a group of girls, but I'm like, they're like, can we just come in and eat? Dang, like you just gonna keep us on the house? Dang. And I'm like, I do feel bogus because niggas in here trying to play the game, but I know it's like it's too many people in here. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not the move like this. You really?
Oh, that's
So
funny.
yeah, that was one
Okay.
of my most embarrassing moments.
Shout
Cause
out
like
to
when
Eve's mom.
Yeah,
when
shout
they
out to
got
you.
like when she came in there, everybody was like they knew my mom in that moment because she was talking to everybody in there like, hey, y'all know what it is.
Yeah, it's
If you're
time
gonna
to
be in
go.
my house, it's time to
Right.
go.
Let me think of an embarrassing moment. I guess that's kind of funny. It's actually a pretty funny moment that happened at school because I was thinking like stuff that happened at school, not outside of school. But a funny moment that happened at school was I was okay in ninth grade.
It just says high
We
school experience, so it don't have to be at school.
okay, but this is something that's pretty interesting. I was in ninth grade, right, and it was weird how our high school worked, right? When we first started, the ninth graders were separate from 10 through 12
Okay.
because we had a auxiliary school or annex as they called it, right? So we were separate, right? All together, right? Still. So we were isolated from other people who were older than us. And gym class, right? It was like a small building. We didn't have a gym in that little building, but we had classes. We even have a cafeteria in there, but we didn't have a gym. So we would go to
The
what they
big
call
kid school.
rebounds, and it's like a rec center, right? They just
Oh.
call it rebounds, but it's a rec center. And
Yummy.
a bus would take us. A bus would take us there, right?
I
But
know
I
this
was
why you
late.
said that.
I was late.
Fancy,
I missed the
fancy.
bus because I was taking mad long dressing and everything. And I had to run all the way over there. And people were like, how'd you get here? Did you run? I was like, yeah. It wasn't that
Wow.
far, but still, I had to run all the way to my gym class because I was already dressed and I was already outside. And the door, it locks behind you.
Playing
So
around,
it's
huh?
like I can't go back inside. So I
Oh,
gotta like
you
run over
dilly
there.
dallying.
It was a little cold too. It was a little cold, so I had to kind of
You
run.
gotta get a move on, right?
Yeah, this is New Jersey, so I'm like, I
I'm
gotta
glad you ain't slick.
get out of here.
Right. You
So,
wasn't like me.
Right.
yeah, true. Yeah,
Because I
so
Exactly.
took a L.
that was a funny memory that I was just thinking
Man.
about.
This so funny
Hmm.
because before we started talking, like I was like, hey, I'm hard pressed to think of something. But no, like I said, this is a few of them just came through my
That's the
mind. But
floodgates. The
yeah,
floodgates been
right.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like
open.
a
how it
good
is.
two or
Something
three.
just
When
triggers
you start to
everything,
think about stuff,
you
right?
know.
It's like, oh man, damn, remember
Um,
that one time? You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? So yeah, all right,
uh,
Sam, you on that. All right, so
Relationships.
relationship, I was getting ready to go there myself. But let's see here. Excuse me. Oh, it's a cheat code.
Chico.
I almost should put this away. I don't want to get nobody no ideas, but describe your ideal partner in relationship. You feel
Um,
me? Y'all want
Obedient.
to go back to the notes?
you said
Want to go back to the
OBE?
wheel?
I said
Obedient.
obedient.
Obedient? Man, shut up.
Knows how to
Obedient.
listen.
Go ahead, Malik. You seem like you ready. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
he
does.
said, seems like I'm ready.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Come on,
my
obedient.
ideal partner. Hmm. Uh, I guess feminine. That'd be nice. That'd be refreshing. Um, Inspiring, beautiful, uh, honest, mm, cooperative. Knows how
Okay.
to provide peace. Can cook a little bit.
In relationship. So also make sure you describe what the relationship might look like as well.
Malik's like, we got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes.
Oh, yeah. So describe what the relationship would look like. Oh, if we're
Or what that might look like for you. Yeah, you get that good woman. What would you like? You know what I mean? Shout
Yeah,
out to
that's what I
T
was telling
Monz,
you. What I
man.
Hey,
would like for
TK
her.
Money.
And T Monz, I gotta hit your line too. I was just thinking about you. I'm gonna call you when
Oh,
I'm done with this.
TK Muggs, what's up? I was just describing like some of the qualities I would like in that person, and I guess like just peace at home, just doing things together, you know, paying the bills together, just do everything,
You
doing
know,
everything together,
a togetherness. Huh?
yeah, traveling together,
Man, y'all silly.
not much.
Go
Um,
ahead. Go ahead.
you ready,
Go,
Sam? All right, I
Nah,
got
you
you.
got it.
no, go ahead.
So for I'm gonna keep it quick. I ain't giving
Yeah, I didn't want
nobody
to go
no.
on and on.
No, yeah. I don't want to give out the secret sauce, but
Right.
um, I have to say though, like ideally for me, and see this how you avoid it right here. You gotta just be yourself, like the person that you are, the person that you are. If I realize that that's the real you, you know what I'm saying? I'm able to take that in and really vibe with that, start hitting with super cliche answers and stuff, right? Then I think that we can mesh and really build on. But to also real, I just feel like at this point, like I think a lot of guys say this too, but like there's somebody that I think that you can have peace with. You know what I mean? Someone that when you come home at the end of the day, you guys can be each other's blanket of comfort. Where people can kind of be themselves unapologetically. They can be them, and
They
you
can
you
be the
you
pillow when
understand
you
that
lay your head.
like no, just like
Right.
more so like like y'all able to connect on that vibe where it's like, okay, no matter what shortcoming we both may have, we understand one how to communicate with each other, and we don't leave each other in a situation where we don't really feel like that's something that we do well. I think that would be the best part of like the situation. As far as like the relationship, I think that's part of it, right? Like one that we communicate well. I also think it's just one that, like Malik said, that there's a shared. I don't want to necessarily say
Share
leadership,
responsibilities.
but shared.
Togetherness.
No, but
Yeah.
oh, thank you, Sam. Thank you. There's a togetherness in the
In
relationship,
all
however
things.
form that may be, but there's a togetherness
In
in
all things.
in that unity. So that's the type of stuff that I want to promote and see in that type of relationship, or my ideal relationship
Product.
from
Okay.
my ideal partner. But yeah, we got a couple of comments too, and
Yeah.
Parker, great,
Hold
appreciate you
on.
tapping in.
Let me go ahead and give my answer, and we'll hit them comments because I'm gonna keep mine very short and to the point because I
We were kind of
kind
rambling a little bit.
no, much like E, I can't give away the sauce. You know what I'm saying?
Ah,
I can't
Yeah.
get it's a secret sauce. I can't give it away. Everybody don't deserve
Too
the
much.
sauce.
Yeah.
But so the some of the qualities, this is just some of them, is much like I'm pretty sure some people may feel gotta believe in God, gotta be honest, um, gotta be willing to work, not just to make money and earn, but also work at the relationship. You know what I'm saying? Because relationships do definitely take work. There has to definitely be, well, I said honesty and trust go hand in hand. Um, and there's some other things, but I'm not gonna get into all of those because, I don't need everybody in my DMs pretending like they got all those qualities.
You feel me? Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a
I
smart
feel you.
lady. My forehead big for a reason.
Mhm.
Um, and then what does that relationship look like? It looks like a best friend relationship.
Okay.
That's what's up. That's what's
Looks
up.
like a best friend
Uh,
relationship. So,
all right. You want to read the
so with the
comments?
comments, so Snoopy said for her, someone who shares a similar mind as her, believes in God, caring, no tension towards one another, as well as loving, like surprises and chilling and vibing. I can dig it, cuz.
Okay. surprises and chilling. I'm telling you,
A
that's
product of
that type of
Jersey.
balance you need in your life. Surprise sometimes, and you need to chill sometimes. All right.
Right.
Good surprises. Or
Definitely, I'm pretty sure she didn't mean bad surprises. Don't nobody got
Right,
time for that.
yeah, surprises.
See, this is a surprise we talking about right here. All right, Malik, it's on
It's
you, bro.
no bad
You
energy.
right. You got life,
Okay.
self, education, world, or random or relationship.
Um. Mm, what is one world?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go with world.
I was just about to say that was gonna be my next pick. It was world because I was like, man, we haven't done that one. Oh damn, this is life. What the hell? Hmm.
Yeah, let's do world.
I got you, buddy. Okay, here we go. I got a world. World be free. All right, here we go. So for world, we're gonna go with. I'm trying to look away so that I'll make sure I pick a random one. What about the opposing political party do you agree with the most? How
This
might
is
you
a
be
perfect
wrong?
question for Malik.
Oh, the opposing political party. I agree with the
Hmm.
most. Currently right now.
Disagree. Disagree
Oh,
with the
you
most.
said what? What about the current political party?
A current. What about the opposing political party do you disagree with the most? How
They're
might
gun.
you be wrong?
I I think the thing I disagree with the most is like there's so much freedom with the guns right now. I think that's one of the things I disagree, like especially with those a lot of those automatic weapons and stuff like that. I think
God
that,
darn it, I'm gonna have to stop you right there, Malik. Now you trying to infringe on my all right now, Malik,
hey,
buddy.
I
You might need
disagree
to
with
slow it
them. They
down
don't.
there, buddy.
I mean,
This podcast has
what do you
been
need to
great,
own a
buddy, but
rocket launcher
now
for?
you're trying to get into
What do you
my
need a rocket
infringing on
launcher
my
for?
right, brother. That's my land, liberty, and
Hey,
justice, brother.
Oh
hey,
my God.
hey, you don't need to be a one man military.
brother, you're talking out of pocket, and I'm gonna have to go ahead and ask you to refrain from all that bullshit you speaking on, brother. You're out of line.
And I guess another thing that new abortion law, I definitely don't agree with. So actually, that's even more so than the gun stuff. That new abortion law is
There you
crazy.
go,
Trash.
brother.
Like so,
There you
Trash.
go.
Because that was my answer right there, Malik.
Look,
because I was just
Malik
thinking
doing
about
two
something. Wait,
times, bro.
that new abortion law, like basically the snitching rule. Like, dang, somebody
God.
can just snitch on you and then win money. Like that's
Right. You get
crazy.
money for snitching?
Like
What is
yeah.
going on?
Listen.
Right.
Keep your mouth closed, because if they know your business, you're
But
out of there.
as
You're
far as the
out of there.
Republican Party goes,
Let me
that's
get
the
my
one thing
10
I just
bins.
like.
So that
They're
was,
taking the abortion stuff to a whole new level, giving
yeah,
rewards and all
Malik,
that. Like,
Malik took my answer. That was mine. Abortion. You gotta let people mind their business. Like, it's good to mind your business. It's actually quite healthy. And I think more people should try it.
yeah.
Uh,
Snoopy said, do you want to go first, or you want me to go ahead and read hers?
oh,
Yeah, go
yeah.
ahead,
Yeah,
read
you can read
hers.
it.
All right, so Snoopy said, I personally don't trust any of these political parties. I think they all work together um, on I guess undercover, but need a title to attract certain people. You might have a
I
point there,
agree.
Chris.
I agree with that part.
Yeah,
Uh,
I think in certain aspects they definitely work together when it comes to certain people.
yeah, because it's so great that you guys said that, because they definitely working together on my opposition, because
On
I
certain
feel
people,
like,
right, Malik?
right, yeah, because
Yeah,
my
yeah.
opposition is against both parties, just like Snoopy said. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like, you know, that reparations bills need to hurry up and get passed and needed to get through. And, because honestly, I don't know what them Dems on. I don't know what these Republicans on,
My
but I
Aunt
feel
Angelina's
like
on the quarter.
my
Hold on,
people
I was
need to
about to say
get,
something. Y'all just got to get out my brain for a second.
uh,
Yeah,
Malik
we
is
sorry.
playing games in my, but like every time I get ready to say
Oh
something,
yeah,
Malik says it out
and
loud.
then on top of that though, about that, I feel
Uh,
so bogus about it
right.
because we still never got that Harriet on a dub, but you gonna give me Maya on a quarter, and you already know it's been a coin shortage. Not too long ago has been a lot of places coin shortages, and they talking about they about to be getting rid of cash as it is. But I'm gonna mind my business, and
But
I'm
hold
gonna
on though. The other
celebrate
part about
this
that, the other
this
part
little
about that is
victory.
you put Harriet. That's just like what they were gonna do with Harriet. Have her on one side and the slave master on the other. Just like they did with Maya. They got the slave master on one side and Maya on the other. But we can't get an anti-lynching bill. I'm just saying.
Oof, oof.
I
Uh, we,
mean,
we, we
So
don't get
get
me
much so.
wrong. You
we
know what
got.
I'm
I
saying?
think did they even pass the study for reparation? I think that's all they passed was the study.
Maybe
That
we
was
know
it.
we owe you a couple dollars, and so what? It's
No,
gonna
they got to
take
Yeah,
you
redo it.
into it.
y'all been at it all
Y'all
this time.
tight, y'all good, right?
They got to look it up.
All right.
That's what they got to
You
do. They
tough,
gotta look it
right?
up.
Yeah, you'll be all right. Niggas get robbed out of money. You know what I'm saying? For hundreds of
He's
years,
getting robbed
every
every
day.
day, man. You tough, right?
It's not. It
Didn't you
ain't
eat
bad. I ain't
today?
even trying to joke on that, but like,
Would
dang,
you say,
bro.
I
right?
said, didn't you eat today? Like you got,
Right.
you're not
Yeah.
hungry, right?
I mean, hey,
Uh,
but all right, dang, that's
yeah, I think
everybody.
it's Sam.
Okay,
Is it your turn to pick?
it's my
Yeah,
turn again, so
we'll do
I'm gonna
like
go
two more.
random.
Hey,
Yeah.
Keena.
Let's do two more.
Okay, I'm gonna do random real quick.
Okay.
Shoot, let me first preface this question with I'm a child at heart first, and I've always been a child of God. You know what I'm saying? And so let me say that the question is, what were you afraid of most as a child? You know, and honestly, like I say, this one has still gotten me. Like that's why I said I'm a child at heart because I do not like heights, and like what I'm saying, certain heights where you unlike. I don't even like it, even if I'm strained on like a little thing. Like, still, it's just that looking over. It's a feeling of uncomfortableness. Like,
You get
I can
squeamish.
only imagine. Like, that's what I think someone who probably has anxiety attack feels like. Like, it just like feels like a moment where you just up there and stuff just feel like crazy. Like, oh man, wow,
Hmm.
like. So heights was one thing that I felt like was kind of wild, but yeah, I feel like you have to master your fears. So. I welcome, what I'm saying, that opportunity sometimes to get past it. So yeah, I'm working on it.
Do you want to go, Sam, or you want me to go?
I'll go. I don't do bugs. I'm not crazy about heights. And I don't do rats. You want to know what I am scared of rats. Okay. If you see if I see a rat, I'm going the other way. And something I became scared of. No, that's an adult fear. That happened when I went to law school. I became scared of lizards. But rats, rats, bugs, um, and I'm not crazy about heights either. Like it's really not really the heights, it's the fear of falling from the height. Right? Like I can deal with being up there. It's just the fear of falling from that
Right.
place.
Hmm. As a
Absolutely.
child, it was two main things: the Chucky movie and the escalator. That used to terrify me going up the escalator. So I guess it is a fear of heights too as a child, but the escalator was just crazy. I'm like, why can't we take the elevator? It's like I hated it. I'd be
Oh, and
sweating.
I've always been afraid of getting trapped in the elevator.
I hated that.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah. I remember I visited my uncle. I got the elevator was like doing all kind of crazy stuff, and that kind of traumatized me. So I was always scared. I would just take the steps for
I
like.
got stuck in the elevator one
Oh,
time. I was in there for 5 minutes. I thought I was gonna lose my mind, but I held it down. So Snoopy said, as a child, I've always been afraid of getting spankings, especially with the Afro comb.
wow.
Getting spanked in the black on the with the black hand side of your hand.
Jesus.
Because you remember the Afro comb. Hey, listen, are you afraid of
Mm-hmm.
something?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Remember it had the thing, the fist on it.
Right.
And for those of y'all that are listening and y'all don't know how it goes in black
Las
households,
Vegas.
it was to go get a switch. It was go get the belt, go get the fill in the blank. 'Cause most of the time it wasn't like a go get like the gun or the knife or nothing
I
crazy,
would
but it
say
was just
unnecessary child discipline, but that's just me.
some people needed it. Oh,
Absolutely.
she also said also watching that scary movie at 7, Santa Claus, CLAWS. Scared the crap out of her. I don't remember that Santa Claus movie
Santa
because
Claus
And the clothes.
is coming to the ghetto.
And you was scared of Santa? Man,
nah, it's not
you
regular Santa Claus. It's Santa Claus.
Claws. Like with the
clothes. Okay.
claws. You got to put the claws on it.
The claws on the paws.
Okay.
Yep,
I
yep,
guess
yep.
y'all want to do one more and then we
Yeah,
can
we on
wrap up.
Santa.
Yeah. What's the categories again?
Life, self, education, world, random, or relationships.
Self. We didn't do
I
self.
was just about to say self would have been the one. We're really in sync, guys. You guys are
Yeah.
helping get that balance that
Yeah,
we
we are
look
synced
for.
today.
We've been in sync
We
all
sure did.
yesterday too.
Yeah, you know. All right. If you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be and why?
Nothing. I'm popping. Nah,
Mhm.
what would I change? No, for real. Let's think about this.
A change.
Mm.
My temper.
My bank account.
Ooh, that's real.
That
I
too.
was just
I
about to
like that
say,
answer, Malik. You know,
hey,
you get a
I
gold star for
promise
that
you.
one.
I promise you, both y'all said both my answers.
I mean, yeah.
Both my answers. I was gonna say, but yeah, one thing I changed about myself. Man, I would probably say is like having a little more level of balance. You know what I'm saying, and being able to truly be objectively objective with my time. So like everything gets its place, and I just leave it at that. That would really I think make me feel like I'm on my right. I'm firing on all cylinders. Yeah, like that I'm moving in the journey that I need to be moving in, or that I would like to be moving at. So I think like having that type of balance for me would be would be like the best thing that I could do, is because I feel like that would really show me that I'm focused on the right type of things. You know what I'm saying? And I'm giving everything that I think that's important. Its right proper place, instead of over prioritizing one thing over the other. So, yeah, that's what I got for it.
In a day's time, thanks for joining us. I think another thing I
Appreciate
would
you.
change is like maybe uh like knowing having mastered another language. That would be nice.
Mm.
Oh, it's something I would change. I would change my eczema
Those are all good ones.
because I know whether it's about to change, like they say, changing negative into a positive. Yeah,
Dang, yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one, Snoopy.
yeah, that's something to think about. Some negatives you can turn into positive, some not so much. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. All right, y'all. So thank you guys for tapping
Thanks
in
for
with us.
tapping in. We're just wrapping up though in a
Mhm.
day's time.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
wait.
we just did like a little game night real fast.
Snoopy says she already said that. Good evening. Good evening in the day's time. So, game night was cool. We got a lot of things coming up for y'all. Please be on the lookout. And they're coming fast. They're coming in hot. So, make sure you guys tap in with us. If I'm not mistaken, our Sunday time is going to change. Effective next week, right? Like we're not going to post this Sunday, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So,
Yeah, we'll keep
so
y'all
we
updated with that.
we'll keep you guys updated with the day and time. So keep an eye out on that. But it's not going to be on Sunday anymore. And so keep an eye out. Also, too, I know Malik and E are going to be creating some new socials for y'all to go ahead and follow, like, share, subscribe now. Make sure you guys tap in with us on Counterpoise podcast right here. This one, Counterpoise podcast, every Wednesday for What's Up Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Um, and then the other podcast portion of the segment of our podcast, weekly podcast, is to be announced. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, follow, tell a friend to tell a friend. The Counterpoise podcast on right here on IG, Counterpoise podcast on Facebook. You can follow me at Samantha ESQ underscore Counterpoise right here on IG, and Samantha ESQ space Counterpoise on Facebook. Guys,
Yep. You could check me out at Malik and Foster for right now until I make my other account. So you guys can follow me there, check me out. So like Sam said, like, share, subscribe. Every Wednesday at 8:30 we host What's Up Wednesday, and our Sunday show will be to be announced when it will be posted. So we'll keep you guys updated on Instagram as well as Facebook on the time and date change.
Yeah, you guys, I'm here as that guy 2104. Anybody got any questions or anything, can reach out to me then. Appreciate everybody for tapping in and whoever else catches us on the replay. Thank you guys, and we'll see you guys next week.
absolutely. Deuces. We love
All right,
y'all.
guys.
See ya.
Peace.
Peace.